After a total of 13 days walking, we arrived in the little village and monastery of Karsha. We made this our base for our work in the Zanskar Valley. We had a room in this house. The houses are made partly of stone and partly of mud bricks. Making these bricks is great fun. You start off by digging a hole, diverting a stream in it, and you make a sort of enormous mud pie. And you then pick mud out and pack it into a mould and lift the mould off, leave the bricks dry in the sun. And these bricks are surprisingly durable. They last for very many years. The roofs of the houses have got firewood stacked on them, and there's also fodder for the animals on the roofs. The temperature gets down to about 40 below in midwinter. As there are virtually no bushes anywhere near the villages, the firewood often has to come from great distances. It may be carried on backs of yaks for as much as 50 miles. Agriculture is entirely dependent on meltwater from the glaciers thousands of feet above. There's virtually no rain at all. So what limits the amount of land you can cultivate is the amount of water you get coming out of the snowfields. The water's carefully led off in irrigation channels and then down into the fields. The main crop is barley. About 90% of the cultivated land grows barley. When we arrived in early August, the harvest had just started. They harvest it by just pulling it up by the roots. They don't cut it, they just pull it out of the ground and then stack it in the fields upside down with the roots sticking up and the ears pointing downwards. Of course, every grain is precious. You don't leave any lying around on the ground. It really is a subsistence economy. The people are absolutely up against it. They do also grow peas. Not nearly so much as barley. There are a few fields of peas. Here again, they're harvested just by pulling them up by the roots. On pastures just below the snow, there'd be yaks and zows, which is a hybrid between a yak and a cow, and sheep. They use the wool to weave strips of cloth called nambu. These are dyed a characteristic purple colour with a root wetted and beaten with sticks to soften the cloth after it's been dyed.